I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I just learned everything off this by watching YouTube. Oh, there we go. Son of a gun. Look at that. That thing got walloped. Got the weather for an offshore run today. Gonna head out maybe 10 miles or so. There's a new technique I want to learn called slow pitch jigging. I brought that along with me. I want to give that a run and see if I can have any luck with that. This weather's looking pretty amazing. I got to take advantage of that when I can in this boat. 8 more miles to go. Just frozen shrimp. Throw it down on the bottom and see what's lurking. Just trying to get a couple snapper here for dinner, and then I'll go mess around looking for some bigger stuff. I got to justify the fuel bill somehow. There we go. Hey, what's going to be for dinner? Got a big old shrimp on. Hoping this is a lane snapper. It's pretty good, whatever it is. Oh, what's for dinner? Yeah, baby, look at that. That's my biggest one ever by far. Nice. There's just a little 2-foot shelf. It goes from 48 to 46 here. And that's where I found this guy. I knew there'd be fish on it. I'm making tacos out of that bad boy tonight. I'll put that in the film at the end. Ooh, I'm excited about that. That's a personal best lane snapper. I know they get a lot bigger, but I don't get out here very often. And yeah, we'll take that for bait. While I'm messing around with snappers, I'm going to throw this live bait that I caught. It's always good to have a little bonus bait out. There we go. Like fishing in a supermarket right now. Bent rods all day out here. That makes lane number 5. Just love these fish. Too big, but yep. Well, if you get on that ledge, you'll find the lanes. This guy's lucky I got enough for dinner. I've caught enough snappers out here. I'm just throwing them back anyway, so I may as well switch over and go for my targeted species, gay grouper. And I'm going to fish a new technique I'm just learning, slow pitch jigging. So I don't know, seems kind of weird, but the boys set me up at the tackle shop with this rig. Let's give it a rock, and we'll see if we can produce one. I know there's some gags around here. This is a 60 gram, and I'm in 50 feet of water. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I just learned everything out by watching YouTube. This is not an instructional video. Oh, there we go. Son of a gun. Look at that. That thing got walloped. I don't think this is a big fish, but oh, look at that, a little red grouper. I was not expecting that. Look at that, first drop. Maybe this is a technique worth exploring. I take back what I just said. I'm a pro now. Look at that little guy. That's cool. That is really something. All right, drop number 2. I'm making this look easy. Oh, looking for a gag. I don't know if I'm supposed to follow it down or... I got another line in right there with the squirrelfish on it. I'm gonna get worn out doing this all day. We're out here living the dream. Just jigging like a madman. Only got one little one, but that sure was rewarding, especially on the first drop within 2 or 3 jigs. I'll have to count on video how many jigs that was. Oh, there we go. Not a big one. Nothing big. I don't know if this is a grouper. Boy, this is a cool little rod. Oh, nice lane. Look at that. I'm doing great on lanes today. Just missed one. Hopefully they're down there. Geez, this guy's getting wrecked. Sometimes if you miss him, you can drop it right back on him and they'll take it again. There he goes. Just like that, actually. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, it's a good fish. Oh, yeah. He was nibbling and nibbling. And then he finally came in for the take. Oh, it's a nice gag. I don't think it's big enough. Look at those fins. That's crazy good looking fish right there. Let's measure him up. I don't think he's gonna make it. Close, but not a keeper. Let's get a bigger one. What I'm doing is working. Oh, something hit on the drop. This thing is catching fish. Never know what you're gonna pull up here. Well, that fish is getting bigger. I have my drag on lockdown. But this has given me a lot of confidence in this technique, and that can be everything sometimes. That was an awesome day of fishing. This weather's incredible out here. I bought that slow pitch rod in a couple different jigs just for this kind of thing. If I was out on a spot and I didn't have great bait, it would give me an opportunity to still catch some fish, and I'm really surprised at how well I did. Now I have a lot of confidence that I could go with a slow pitch jig when I'm on really good water and have some success. It's an awfully fun way to catch them. Can't wait to catch my first keeper. A few inches short today, but definitely a technique worth exploring. Well, I got a 9-mile ride in and then another 18 after that, so I'm about 27 miles from home, so I better get started. Had to stop on my way home, my favorite sheephead spot. When you lose your bait and don't feel a thing, that's how you know there's sheephead in there. I had that hook. These things are notorious bait stealers. Got a dolphin in the area, so if I hook one, I'm gonna go nuclear on it. Don't want to lose a tasty fish to a dolphin. There we go. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Oh, Mr. Dolphin! No, sir, that's mine. Well, we're catching some quality fish today. Look at that beauty. Unreal, huh? What a gorgeous fish. And I see some dolphins. Let's see if we can get them in the wake. That'd be kind of cool to end the video on. That's amazing. That's incredible. Not easy to do by myself, but we got her done. That was a day worthy of a canal beer. I don't get offshore that often. You know, this boat is a Tidewater 2500 Carolina Bay. It's heavy for a bay boat. You know, getting more than 10 miles offshore is not something I'm really comfortable with. But on days like this, can't beat getting offshore when you got the weather for it. That was a rewarding day on the water. Got home, flayed these fish out. I'm gonna do snapper and sheepshead comparison today. And I've got some no salt added Cajun blackening seasoning. My doctor asked me to reduce the salt content. He might be a subscriber, I don't know. Let's get these prepared. And I'll do a blind taste test with my wife and see if what she likes. The meat really looks about the same to me. One thing about making tacos is you just cut your fish up into bite-sized chunks. You can get all the bloodline out. Really easy way to cook fish. If you're intimidated by cooking fish, this is a really good way to start. I like to cut it right down the line, flip it over, and then take off any of the bloodline. The sheepshead was 14 inches. Should be able to make 2 really meaty tacos with it. I was told by a charter guide not to freeze lane snapper, and I never have since then, and they are wonderfully tasting fish. I'm hungry and going fast. All right, let's use the doctor-approved salt-free Cajun seasoning. All right, that's looking good. I'm tired, so I'm gonna whip up the most simple taco recipe in the history of taco recipes. It'll be cheese, pico, and fish. We're going to keep it simple so that we can do a good taste comparison between the snapper and the sheepshead. All right, we just got a basic pico that I made. Got a little garlic, a little lime juice in there. I'm going to add a bit of avocado because you know I can't get enough of that. And this is all that's going on our taco besides fish and cheese. Keeping it simple, keeping it fresh. I love cooking on cast iron. Every chance I get, I'll cook on cast iron. I'll drop the tortillas. Get these warmed up. Had a gas stove previously. This is magnetic induction, and it is so responsive. I absolutely love it. All right, I'm going snapper first. I'm gonna put the snapper on the bottom. I'll keep these here to remind myself. All right, let's drop the snapper in. That's the sound. One thing, you want to get the fish to have contact with the cast iron and just let it sit. Don't roll it around. But just when I start seeing the edges blackened, I know I'm getting close. This is really easy to do. Okay, snapper's looking good. So let's drop in the sheepshead. Again, let them sit. Hard to do it when they smell that good. That Cajun seasoning is going to be delicious. That's just the color I was looking for. I turned that snapper just a little too soon. This is going to be a little bit better texture. Pull them off. Had to whack the fan on. Let's serve these up and get the taste tests underway. I've got my tester's in the other room. She's been completely blinded. She's not camera ready, so should be blinded from this video as well. But we'll get her input. All right, load them up. Let's plate up the snapper and the sheepshead. So I'm going to start with the snapper. You can't beat fresh fish. I mean, I just caught this fish a couple hours ago, really. Amazing. All right, let's try the sheepshead.
That's really tasty, honey.
Well, the blackening on the sheepshead is better. I let them sit longer. I had the pan at the right temp. I guess in this comparison, I'd go with the sheepshead just because of the texture. This is a fun way to have the rewards of my day. Tacos are so easy. Well, the verdict's in for my blind taste tester. Sheepshead is the winner. And I gotta say, some of that has to do with the cook I did on it. It definitely came out better than the snapper. When you're blackening, less oil, don't be afraid of the smoke. Get that pan hot. That pan should be smoking. You can see when I did the comparison between the snapper and the sheepshead's gonna be pretty clear, I think, when I go back and look at the film I shot on the amount of smoke. Both great tasting fish. You can eat your fish that day, a very rewarding afternoon. So, great day on the water, man. Hope you liked it. Hey, if you got this far in the video, please like and subscribe. Enough filming. I'm gonna finish this. That sheepshead's on point.